Hello, welcome to our instructional video on how to set up and edit rate profiles in Pro Estimator by WebEst. After you've logged into your Pro Estimator account, on the left sidebar, select Rates. This will open a page with all of your conventional and PDR rate profiles. We'll review PDR rate profiles in another training video. Changes to these rate profiles will affect new estimates only and will not change existing estimates. On the main rates page, you can choose a default rate profile that will be automatically applied to all new estimates. Or you can choose to not use a default profile, and you'll be prompted to select a rate profile when creating new estimates. You can also choose to apply preset or customary charges from one rate profile to all profiles. We will review preset charges later in the video. We recommend giving each profile a unique name for easy selection. From the main rates page, you can create a new rate profile or edit, copy, or delete existing rate profiles. You can restore a deleted rate profile using the View Deleted Profiles link. We're going to edit an existing profile in this video and review the functionality of each page. Select the Edit button next to the appropriate rate profile you wish to adjust. This will open the Rates page. This is where you establish your hourly labor rate charge by labor type. You can also set caps or limits to the amounts charged and choose whether taxed or non-taxed. In Section 1, you'll establish your labor rates by entering the correct charge amount in each labor category. You can also choose to total one category into another on the printed copy or PDF. In this example, we want to total clear coat labor in with paint labor. In the clear coat labor drop-down, select paint. Now the totals on the estimate will show a single combined amount for the clear coat and paint labor. Should you need to apply tax, simply select the tax field for each category that needs tax applied to it. We'll set the tax rate on another page later in the video. There's also the ability to set a max charge amount or cap for each category. First, in the cap type field, you'll select dollars or labor hours. Next, in the cap amount, you'll enter the amount of the cap using only numeric values to correspond with the type of cap. In Section 2, we'll set a cap for clear coat supplies. Notice that clear coat supplies are totaled in with paint supplies for the PDF printout. This will still work as a cap even though being combined totals on the PDF. First, I'm going to select hours as the cap type, and then we're going to set the cap amount at 3.5 hours. Now, all estimates written under this profile will cap clear coat supplies at a maximum of 3.5 hours. In Section 3, the parts category, you'll notice there's a 15% discount on retail or OEM parts and a 25% markup on LKQ parts. A hyphen or dash mark immediately in front of the number value will result in a discount. Section 4 applies to your sublet charges. Notice I have a 25% markup on all sublet charges. On the paint finish page, you'll see formulas for your refinish calculations. These are preset to industry standards, so caution should be used when making changes to these fields, as they will directly impact your refinish charges. On the print options page, you'll find settings for what is printed on the PDF in Section 1, with options of how the contact info is displayed in Section 2. You can also select to print the customer's payment info on the PDF so that that PDF can be used as an invoice. Customer payments are entered inside of each individual estimate. We recommend keeping the attached image quality to low to avoid creating a document that's too large to email. In Section 3, add any text or disclaimers you'd like to print on all estimates written under this rate profile. On the taxes page, you'll establish your tax rate, including tiered tax rates if applicable. In Section 1, enter your primary tax rate. If a tiered tax rate applies to your estimates, enter the starting dollar figure for the tiered tax to begin at, then enter your secondary tax rate. You can also set your total loss percentage in Section 2. Section 3 allows the selection of some automatic charges to be applied if headlamps or the AC system are involved in the repair process. On the Preset Charges page, you can create and edit preset charges. These are customary, commonly used charges and will be available for quick selection on all estimates written under this profile. These preset charges are available in a drop-down on the manual entry page of each individual estimate. In Section 1, select the appropriate operation type. Then, in the operation description field, enter what the operation is. Next, enter a part description, a part source, a part number, and a part price if applicable to this entry. In Section 2, select a labor type. Then enter the labor hours. There's also another charge field. This is where you enter charges for non-part items. This is also where you would enter towing, storage, and sublet charges as well. After you've entered in the charge amount, in the Other Type field, you must select the appropriate charge type. In Section 3, if needed, select a paint type and then enter the paint labor hours. Notice that if the paint type requires clear coat, that amount is automatically selected. You can modify the additional refinish allowances by changing the calculated time and selecting the lock field below the charge field. To add additional refinish options, select the Include field below the Charge field. In Section 4, you can add line notes that print on the estimate PDF using the Customer Note field. The Shop Note field does not print on the PDF. These are for internal shop notes only. Once all relevant fields are filled in, select the Add button at the top of the page. After you've created your list of preset charges, you can select to have these customary charges available on all rate profiles from the Rates page. Select Rates on the left sidebar, then select the Default Presets field for the appropriate rate profile. These established preset charges are now available on all estimates written from any rate profile inside your account. This concludes our instructional video on how to edit your rate profiles in Pro Estimator by WebEst. Thank you for your interest in Pro Estimator, and thank you for being a WebEst customer.